staring at Charlie Russell's canvas, bright, wide. Cowpunchers camped beneath a twilight sky. But the plows churned the sage, the sea of grass. Trails turned to furrows, and the wild won't last. Treating our ranges like hell won't get us to heaven. Once the meadowlark and coyotes cried, welcoming dawn with fire and light. Now silence drifts where grasses gave to concrete streets and mortgage graves. Fence posts broken like ghosts in the breeze. Freedom traded for careers and fees. This land was wild. Now the wild is dying. The wild grows smaller with each passing year. We're all selling out to the pain and the fear. They say the planet's dying, and agriculture is to blame. Timber, cattle, all treated the same. But we just fed the beast, held the line. Now they curse the hands that kept it alive. Seems the death of the planet gets pinned on the same folks still feeding it. Meanwhile, the ones pouring concrete keep holding the mic and the deed. Wolves slipped away. The grizzlies pulled under. The old songs are waiting, not yet erased. The canvas still calls us. Its colors still blaze. The prairie's not lost if we hold true. The wild still lives in me and in you. Is this the dream the old punchers dreamed? If the wild is gone, what's left of us? For more than 70 years, Colorado's wild places have been missing a sound. The howl of the wolf. They didn't just fade away. They were wiped out because people saw them as a threat to livestock, to hunting, to the way life worked back then. But times have changed. We've learned that when you lose a piece of the wild, the whole system feels it. Wolves aren't just predators. They're part of the balance that keeps the land alive. Now the question isn't about taking sides. It's not about politics or winners and losers. It's about something bigger. Can we raise food, hunt, and make a living on the land while still keeping that wild balance intact? Coexisting with nature isn't about fighting it. It's about reconnecting with it. And this story is about believing that we can.
So everyone keeps asking, what in the world is going to be the first project that we fund? And we've thought long and hard about this, and have had quite a few brainstormings about a lot of different things that we're interested in and what it is. And in the end, we decided that we kind of wanted to jump in the deep end into a really hot button topic. So currently we're based in Colorado. As many of you know, there are wolves in Colorado. So whether it's a few years ago when the pack came down from Wyoming, or here recently with the wolves that have been reintroduced. Whether you agree with it, whether you love it, you like how it's gone, whether you think ranchers are doing a great job or a terrible job, or you think livestock managers are doing a great job or a terrible job. Either way, there are wolves here. And so we decided that our first project should be to kind of get in the middle of that predator coexistence here in Colorado, in order to support ranchers and to support wildlife managers, in order for both sides to succeed. So we've looked into, I guess I'm looking at Dan because he's done a lot of this research and had a lot of really awesome conversations with some super innovative solutions, whether it's range riders, it is the use of drones in order to haze wolves, it's night vision sound boxes or whatever. Like, there's all sorts of cool stuff. So we want to dive into the middle of that, and find a partner who's doing some really great things and figure out how to support them so that wildlife managers can succeed, the wolves can succeed, ranchers can succeed, and ultimately all of you get to be part of that and part of breaking the cycle of complaining about it or being frustrated with how it's going or how it happened. So that wolf coexistence with ranchers is our first project. Dan, any thoughts that you want to add to that? Like,
I was enjoying hearing you talk about it.
There we go. I'd be curious from all of you, did I accurately, maybe I don't want to open up that can of worms. I think, yeah, I guess
you want to hear what people think about it.
But
do. You want to hear about what do they want to see done? Like, we all know,
yes.
We can all acknowledge it's a tough issue. We can all acknowledge that everybody has a viewpoint on what they think should or shouldn't happen. It's not helpful right now. This is not the arena for that. This is the arena. What can we do? What can we do to find the solutions in the middle to make it work? Because if we can figure out how to make it work with wolves, we can figure out how to make it work and support everybody involved in a different way for all other types of wildlife, whether that's a grizzly bear or elk or deer or whatever else. Let's build the movable middle. Let's figure out what we can do to get along and more people thrive than are left behind or feel the need to complain about what happened and they should have done differently. Now is the time to let's do it differently.
I think that's a great differentiator, is having a solutions mindset. This is not the place where we just beat the drum of what's wrong. This is the place where we discuss potential solutions. So if you feel the need to just complain about how it's gone or that they're here or smoke a pack a day or whatever other thing, this is not your place to be. If you are excited to be part of creating a different reality and finding solutions that work kind of across the board, then we welcome you and are so excited that you're here. And so want to know what your thoughts are. Maybe you have some amazing ideas. You know of some great organizations that are doing cool stuff that need that need to be part of this. Please share that. We're excited about that. So hopefully I gave you a good overview of this first project, ranching and predator coexistence here in Colorado.